Channel. We have a bare face right now because I decided to have like a little chit chat, get ready with me with you guys, and have a little bit of recap of what's been going on in my life and what are my future goals. Obviously you guys know I've been filming a lot new projects that I've been doing to the house. We have the couch set up. I've organized multiple sections in my house. I would still say there's a lot of things that I still want to get done. Like, I feel like being a homeowner is one of those things that I will truly never like really finish all the projects, because this beauty room, for example, was done 6 months ago, and yet to this day I started doing other projects and I haven't finished certain things here. And I've just realized throughout time that I just don't like certain things, like my vanity and how I've moved it over to this wall now, and you guys can see the wallpaper now. Anyways, enough rambling. I'm taking a little bit of a break at the beginning of this video so we can just catch up, something super chill. I'm also in desperate need of a fill, but in one of my recent videos you guys saw I got my hair done. I just took my hair out of the curlers and I feel like it looks so good. I have a little bit of like a weird thing going on here. My hair is kind of curly there, but honestly I've been really loving this hair because of how much volume it looks like my hair has. So full fall glow up tomorrow with my lashes and my hair. I'm so excited to finally get that done. It has almost been an entire year since we moved into this house, and I feel like how has time passed by this quickly. I truly feel like I just purchased my house, which, by the way, when is it appropriate to stop saying my new house? Because I feel like I've continuously in conversations or to you guys or just in general, whenever I speak of my house, I'm always like, oh yeah, like I bought a new house. Now that we're nearing the 1 year mark, I'm like, it just feels so natural to say that, but like, when should I stop? It also feels unnatural to stop saying it. No, but seriously, time is flying, and let's be honest, I've been super transparent on here on how I feel like I haven't made the fastest progress getting my house ready, obviously buying new furniture and just making my house cozy in general. But I will say I am actually not mad about the timeline so far. I feel like it's made this new homeowner process so much more bearable. I was able to include a little bit of traveling in between, a little bit of the moving, and doing a whole bunch of like renovations, and that was truly so fun. Honestly, the Japan trip that we did in April was like one of the most fun trips. I always say that whenever I go on trips, but truly Japan was life-changing. I loved it so much, even to the point where I'm like, I really want to plan another trip probably like next year. But then again, I also really want to visit Switzerland and see Northern Lights and all these things. So I'm like, wait, let's plan something different. Okay, so moving on to goals upcoming months. Now that I feel like my house is fully coming along, from paint, couch, dining room, today we're actually going to start a project for the dining room in preparation of like Thanksgiving and stuff. I really want to start giving myself a little bit more time and not rushing as much the projects when I feel like I have to do them, especially DIY projects like the Hutch. If you guys are all caught up with my videos, you'll know that Ricardo actually picked up a Hutch for me last week when I was getting my hair done, and it's been sitting in my garage. So we are going to tackle that project actually later on in today's video. We have to go buy paint and all of those things, but I don't want to rush that project itself because it is going to be a pretty large project. But one thing that has really been helping my schedule recently is this planner. I mentioned it in one of my previous videos, but for the first time I'm actually using my planner. I bought like so many planners in the past that I feel like I use on and off. I don't like actually use them every single day, but I bought this Best Me planner. This is Natalie Outlet's planner that she like came up with, but it's not just like a normal traditional planner. I added all of these little tabs to it so that I can categorize each section, because there is so many different categories that have been helping me. There's like a brain dump section. You can schedule out your entire day on one page. Then you can also plan out your week, your month, your year, talk about goals you want to achieve personally. There's just so much in this planner that has been helping me out. I could not recommend a planner more than that one. Okay guys, I am pretty much ready. We're gonna work on a little bit of the Hutch project tonight. It's been really hot today, so I wanted to work on this project later in the evening because I didn't want to get like all dehydrated outside. I have officially decided that I am not going to be staining the Hutch because it's such a big project. I know I'm going to mess it up and I'm not going to forgive myself for it. I am going to be staining the inside, but like just like a small part, and then the rest I want to paint black. I want to paint tomorrow after I get my lashes done, so I want to have that already set up so I can just come home tomorrow and work on that. Ricardo is actually cooking some food for us, so let's go see what he's making. Ricardo is making fajitas for us, and he also harvested these zucchini from our plants this morning. Look how big these guys are. We've had so many of these big size zucchinis. Honestly, I really never expected to have this size zucchini, or just like my crops in general, when I first planted them, because I thought they were going to be like organic, but look at the size of these. Honestly, we need to give these away because I cut some yesterday and I already have some. I've also been making caldo de res the last couple of days, and I used some of those for that. I'm gonna make caldo de res tomorrow again, so maybe I'll use one, but one of these is enough for like the whole caldo for Ricardo and I. Forgive the loud noise, it's still so hot outside that my AC will not turn off, and it's right here in front of the garage, so that's what the loud noise is. But here is the Hutch that we got from Facebook Marketplace for $70. It's in like the best condition ever. This is how it looks. I'm going to replace this hardware with the same one that I have in the kitchen. Same thing for the bottom ones, and then I plan on painting it a really dark color. That's why we went to Sherwin-Williams to get the samples right now. In this lighting, this is how the samples look. I think the most blackest black is the Black Magic, but I'm also leaning towards this caviar color, which is pulling a little bit of like gray tones. This one is definitely not my favorite. It looks gray in this lighting. This kind of shows you the power of lighting, because lighting changes completely the colors. So I'm gonna look at them, see whatever I end up deciding on. I have a couple of days anyways. Meanwhile, the goal is to leave that back part be like the wood color, and then we have these glass shelves that we have to remove. Same thing with all of the glass shelves on the doors that can be easily removed from here. So pretty much there's a lot of prep work that needs to get done. That's what I'm gonna do the rest of the day today. Get all of the prep work done for paint on Friday, because they're having a sale at Sherwin-Williams where all the paint's gonna be 40% off, which is perfect because the paint I'm planning on getting is like around 130 bucks. The same paint that I use for my kitchen cabinets that has held up so well, like not one chip, and it's been a year for my cabinets. So that's the same one I want to use for this one. It is pretty expensive paint, but it's worth it at the end of the day. You know the paint is gonna last, but if I can save myself 40%, I think I'm just gonna wait till Friday to go buy the paint anyways. Let's sand everything, remove all the glass, and stain the back. Let's go. Took everything off of the Hutch, all of the knobs, the glass, everything. Now I just like did a little mix of beige paint, white paint, and water, and I'm gonna see about whitewashing the back because I sanded it a little bit, and this isn't like full wood. It's kind of like a panel of wood. You guys can hear like how hollow it is, so I'm not really sure how well the whitewash is gonna stick to something that's not like genuine wood, like a slab of wood. So this is our little test. If it doesn't work, then we're just gonna end up painting the whole thing black. I'm crossing my fingers it works, because I really wanted it there to be like a contrast of like a whitewashed back and then everything else black. Good morning. I woke up at 6 a.m. today. Who am I? And I made my cafecito with my bow straw that is like gold. I'm loving the fall vibes. I also have officially taken out my brown Stanley cup for water. I didn't bring my Snoopy tote today, but I did put on this brown shirt, and I also have my brown shoes on. I am officially going to get my lashes done. Look how crusty these lashes are. I haven't gotten them done in I think like 4 weeks, so I definitely need to do them. I'm not gonna even get a fill. I'm just gonna remove them and get a whole new set. So it's gonna take me a couple of hours to uncrustify Edith today. I feel like I feel the best when I have my hair done, my lashes done, so I definitely love treating myself to lashes, especially because I record all the time, and if I'm looking like this, I do not feel the best. I don't want to record either. But anyways, we are gonna uncrustify ourselves. This morning I'm gonna drive to Chantel's, and last night I wasn't able to do the whitewash in the back because the wood unfortunately is not like real wood. And I mean, it's wood, but it's not like one of those good woods. It was just like a plywood thing in the back. We're gonna have to scrap it and pretty much paint the whole thing black, which I didn't want to do that, but it's okay. It's still gonna look good, especially with the extra hardware I'm gonna add and clean it up. It's just gonna look so much better regardless. We're pretty much ready to go. I also need to do my nails today or maybe tomorrow. But yeah, let's go to our lash appointment because we're gonna be late. I I'm done with my lash appointment. This is how my lashes look. I literally came home so quick because I was so hungry. So I'm doing like a little mixture of a whole bunch of vegetables I had in the house. I have so many zucchini, so I cut one up and honestly it filled up this whole thing. I also have some bell peppers, onion. I have a little bit left of broccoli that I had from last week. So I just kind of like cooked everything together, and then I'm defrosting some chicken so I can just kind of like make, I don't know, like a veggie salad, I guess. Before I left to get my lashes done, I fed my sour starter. This is Cinderella for anybody that is new on the channel. This is a sourdough starter that I made a year and like a half ago, and it's still alive. You guys can see it like tripled in size. It's actually already going down because I've been moving a little bit. So I'm gonna make some bread. I haven't made any sourdough bread in like I think close to 6 months because I wasn't really eating a lot of bread, so I stopped making it. But then I started eating fast food, and then I never made my sourdough bread, which sourdough bread is actually really good. Some studies show that it's better for your blood sugar because it's been like fermented, and then it also has obviously, what's the word, probiotic or prebiotic? I always get those two confused, but good bacteria for your gut pretty much. So if you're gonna eat bread, eat this one because this one is like so much better for you.
Okay, I need to supplement it.
But let's make it together. I haven't done this in such a long time. Honestly, I missed it, but I think this bread is like my cozy meal, like cozy sandwich meal. I'm gonna start making this one I think once a week now. It's been definitely way too long since I've had it last. I also haven't had it with any of my fresh homegrown tomatoes, so I'm excited to try it with my tomatoes. I have the biggest basil plants outside. Actually, let me show you guys those right now because I haven't showed you guys the basil plants. They're like big ass bushes, so I'm gonna do basil, tomatoes, some cheese. It's gonna be so delicious later. My recipe that I have calls for 250 grams of the starter, 725 grams of warm water. Today I'm just gonna do like normal filtered water. Make sure to use like this distilled water. I preferably would say from a water bottle. 25 grams of salt and 1,000 grams of flour. Oh, actually, I just realized this is the recipe I use when I do 2 loaves of bread. Should I do 2 loaves of bread today? Yes. No, yeah, actually I am gonna make it because I'm gonna make one for Ricardo's aunt. I've been telling her that I was gonna make one for her, but since I haven't made one in a really long time, I'm just gonna save it for her. I'm gonna see her this weekend anyway. I need 250 grams of starter. I specifically fed it a big portion so I could make 250 grams. Here goes nothing. Now we're gonna do 725 grams of the water. But if you only want to do 1 loaf of bread, just cut the recipe in half. One trick to know if your starter is already ready to use, when you put it in water, if it floats, it's pretty much done. Mine is floating, but I'm just gonna mix it in. Break up the chunks real quick before I add flour. 1,000 grams of flour going right in. And we're gonna do 25 grams of salt. Look at that big boy. And now we mix. Alrighty, it has been a couple of hours. You guys can see it is already dark outside. I'm about to start doing my nails, but I've been doing stretch and folds for the past couple of hours, and then the dough has risen. I think it's pretty much almost ready, but I'm gonna stretch it and put them in the Banneton basket. I'm gonna leave them in the fridge overnight, and I'm gonna bake it tomorrow morning. But I'm so excited to try this bread again. It's seriously like the yummiest bread. Lower angle so you guys can see what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna split the dough into 2 because I'm gonna do 2 different loaves. Also, I ordered some butcher kitchen wine, something like that, because I want to make a pumpkin in honor of fall time. But let's shape. One is done. Honestly, this dough is so good already that I didn't even need to add any flour to the surface. I think I could probably bake it tonight, but we're just gonna do it till the morning. We're gonna cover these and put them in the fridge. Back in the beauty room, you guys. I love this setup. I've been sitting on this ottoman recently because I don't know why that chair behind me, I just like have not been feeling the vibes in it recently. I am about to do my nails, but before I do my nails, I wanted to set my day for tomorrow. Also, having a nice drink helps with this. This is an electrolytes packet. This watermelon flavor has been my favorite recently. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon. We're gonna actually switch out our glasses right now. I've actually been wearing these ones all day long today, which is new. I normally don't wear these. These ones, on the other hand, are my pair eyewear ones. They're like a little bit more grandma vibes today because I'm doing my nails. This is the vibe. Let's fill out the planner for tomorrow and then get started with the nails. Journaling time. Here here's the entire setup that I have for doing my nails. I do gel-X on my nails because I think it's easier to work with than acrylic is, and I also think builder gel is not a possibility because I'm a nail biter. I know, it's the worst. I just can't help myself. So gel-X tips have been a lifesaver for me. I'm gonna play my show. I've been watching Bridgerton recently. I've been like hooked on it again. I watched the first season and then I kind of like laid off of it, so I needed a new long season to watch. So let's play my show and do my nails. It is 12:54 and I am now officially painting my nails. I actually made them square today. I have never made them square before, but I don't know, something in me was like, let's switch it up a little bit. So we have squared nails and I'm using this pearly pink color, which is like a super similar color to like my natural nail color. It's giving clean girl. It's also similar to, I think, the OPI bubble bath one. This is the D&D version that I get from the nail supply store, which is only like $10 to $12. So love. I'm gonna paint my other hand and then I'll show you guys when I'm fully done. Ta-da! The nails are done. Look how good they look. Truly my lashes, my nails, my hair. Edith is uncrustified quite a bit for today's vlog, but it is already 1:20 a.m. so it is time to go to sleep so we can wake up early tomorrow. We have lots to do that we planned on our journal earlier, so good night. See you guys in the morning. Guys, we officially have harvested our first corn. Oh, baby, also, did you know I found our first cantaloupe? But look at this baby corn. Let's take a bite. Oh my goodness, but it's really good like this. Ricardo actually picked up our paint this morning and we officially have acquired both of the Sherwin-Williams paint that we use for the cabinets in the kitchen. We did get the discount, so we ended up paying $100 for both cans of paint, which was the primer and the actual black color. I like using the polyurethane or urethane one because that one's like more sturdy and it sticks well to wood. So that's what we're gonna use again for the Hutch. Ricardo's gonna go outside and paint that while I look at him from the inside because it's 100 degrees outside. My AC does not turn off. You guys can clearly hear it. It's the hottest day of the summer today. Just kidding, I'm gonna go outside for a little bit. Okay, the first one is already painted. Now we're gonna paint the second, like the top part, because the Hutch is two different parts. To prime the second one, this one's already dry, honestly. So we're gonna be able to paint right now. I came inside to put in the camera because it was overheating and I see Bailey sitting on the bench right there literally stalking us what I had said I was gonna do, but I ended up going outside so I can help Ricardo a little bit and then also record. It is so freaking hot, but on the bright side that also means that the paint's drying super fast. Like the first one we already painted is fully dry and then the second one we're painting right now will probably dry within the next 10 minutes. It looks so good and it's white right now. I can't imagine how it's gonna look with the black color. It is time. The primer has been sitting on there for about almost 2 hours now. We came inside, we ate some sourdough bread, we had some drinks, and now we're about to go back. Still pretty hot outside, but not as hot because it's 5 p.m. now. I really want to get this done today. Like I want to bring it inside today, even if it's not like fully dried. Hopefully that's okay because I just want to see how it looks in here. Even if I don't style it in here, although I could because the shelves are glass, so those aren't even going to be painted. So whatever I put on them, it's going to be fine. But yeah, let's go outside and paint the black. Ah, I'm so excited! Oh my goodness, that's gonna look so good. Edith to the rescue! Ta-da! Now we're gonna have a place to add all his junk at. All right, moment of truth. This is the last time you guys are gonna see this wall empty. Honestly, these kinds of things, organizing everything, adding new furniture pieces to organize, we need to organize that. This is a big part of getting my life together, and it also just fills my soul. It makes me so happy to finish a project, which right now, since we're about to bring the Hutch in, it's like not fully dry, but honestly, I'm just gonna put it together. It can finish drying in here. Let's go, baby. Ah! My ow! Ow! Jeez Louise.
Ah! Fuck! Slow down.
Oh my god, that looks so good!
Try not to scratch it. This is a one-time done.
I can't hold it.
Please.
I got it. Ready?
No, lift it.
I haven't even put it down.
It's because my fingers are here.
It looks amazing. Ah, look at that!
Long.
We're gonna start putting all of the glass back on, but I'm gonna clean this glass first because even though it's gonna get a little bit dirty with my handprints, it's pretty dusty and I'd rather just like I can do it twice anyway. I really hope I don't break anything though, because how am I gonna replace these glasses? Like there's no going back for these. After 2 hours later trying to put the freaking doors back up, that took longer than sanding, prepping, and painting the hut. Moment of truth. Did we put in, or did I measure the holes right? Oh shoot. Why does that not look like it's gonna go in?
It was too low.
I'm so annoyed because I have to do 3 more of those.
How do you feel that your husband's a G?
You said it didn't work.
Well, I don't know how I did it, but it went
so it looks so good, and so I'm so annoyed that this has cost us so much time. Painting, sanding, everything was like so quick, and then we've spent $9.42.
This thing we should have been done by like 7.
Brought it in at 7 p.m. Okay guys, I'm up. I'm in better spirits because we're gonna go eat out after this. Ricardo's gonna make the second home, and then we have 2 more cabinets. The ones down here, I'm gonna start like measuring that out. 10 inches long, so they're really long. I'm scared.
Thousands of tears later.
Guys, I introduced to you my new and improved Hutch in my new casa. Oh my gosh, this took so long. It's literally 10:43 now. We just finished, but we made the new holes for these bottom ones. We attached everything. We also put in the glass that goes in here. I'm not gonna organize it today because it's already so late, but because of all of the stuff going on, my kitchen is an entire mess, and I don't want to go to sleep with this mess because tomorrow we're gonna go to my parents' house. We're gonna have like a little get together, and I just want to wake up to a clean house. So before I go to sleep, I'm not gonna organize this, but I am gonna clean up this kitchen because girl, it is looking messy. And then we're also gonna be able to see like the table, the centerpiece, and everything. So let's get to cleaning. We're gonna decorate for my dad's birthday. Well, a week later, we're gonna do like a little gathering today. So we're gonna decorate my mom's famous wall. Today we don't really have much though, so Nelly and I are gonna go buy a happy birthday sign. So we got that right now. Let's go buy a happy birthday banner. All right, a lo que venimos fue esto. Do I stink? You smell good. Oh, okay. Got the goods.
My dad doesn't like saying his age, so we're giving him question mark.
wait. Bro, you're gonna pay $5 for 2 question marks? Just get one.
Yeah.
What's the thing?
What about the annoying ass one that doesn't shut the hell up?
Oh, that one's from somewhere else, I think. They don't have it here. We are at Five Below now getting some things. Ricardo's sister for her birthday. Her favorite is this one, so we're gonna get her this one. And then we have some mystery stuff. Just like Ricardo. Ricardo loves mystery stuff.
I was about to buy a Labubu right now.
What? No, you weren't.
I was about to.
When you were
but
getting
I
your
stopped
haircut?
myself, yeah. We're walking around and they had Labubus for 45. But then they
It's because Ricardo craves the freaking the mystery.
But they had like one in display and that shit was like this.
Wait,
It was a Labubu for sure.
What is this? What is that? We're getting all his stuff, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna go to Ulta to get her some stuff from there because she's been loving like the hand sanitizer and lip glosses, but this is like her crafty stuff. She's a crafty girly. She's getting so old. We're getting coloring books because we want to color today. Which one should I get, left or right? Honestly, I love the front of this one, but this one has the cuter pages inside. Look at that page, specifically so cute. Then this one, I guess this one's super cute too. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, I'm gonna take the cuter one. How many potatoes you have to peel for this?
I peeled 20 potatoes.
I guess I gotta serve the live. What do you want? Where's mine? This food is so good. Cake time! We're gonna cut my dad's cake right now. He got a pink cake.
Because he's allergic to everything else, bro. There was a carrot cake, but it had like walnuts on top.
Oh my god, I love carrot cake, Dad!
You're allergic to it?
You know what? This year is my year. This year is my year.
You stand next to him this year.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, dear Dad. Happy birthday to you.
Wish for more doggies.
Okay, I won't do that, I promise.
Hey, Tito, clean, Tito. Yeah, clean. Jackie. Oh my gosh, you guys are eating sandwiches.
I am back home and And my delivery that I ordered for my floss shoes got here and I can't wait till tomorrow to open it up. So I'm gonna open it up right now while I drink my little tecito because we had such a blast at my parents' house and I was screaming so much that my throat hurts. So that's our little spoon and we're drinking tea. Here they are. You guys ready for moment of truth? Will they fit though? These are the perfect fall color. Fit my batota.
Baby.
Oh my god, it doesn't fit. Sorry, bitches! Look at that! Papillo! Good morning. Look at this beautiful pumpkin sourdough bread that I just baked. It's honestly a little bit wonky from this side because when I was putting the whole dough, I put the spatula and it kind of like bent it from this side. So this side is a little bit wonky, but if you look at it from this side, honestly, it looks perfect. I told you guys yesterday we're celebrating Emily's birthday today, Ricardo's sister. So I thought I would bake the other sourdough bread and just take it so that we could all eat it. This isn't homemade butter. I wish it was, but cut a little bit of my butter and then I put it on parchment paper. I wrapped it with some twine. This is like the final product. I also have some of these little bags that I can use to put the bread in, and then they even come with stickers that say handmade. So it's gonna be like the cutest gesture. I'm gonna wrap up Emily's gift as well, and then we're gonna head over there. But with that, this like pretty long weekly getting my life together slash doing just projects around my house that needed to get done while also making sure I am on top of schedule by writing things down is finally done. A chaotic one, because when is it not chaotic in my life? But if you want to see another one, let me know in the comments down below slash what sourdough bread do you want to see me do next. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.